Hey, everybody! We're here to talk about CromCon11 this weekend. It's been going on almost a year.
Holy crap. Yes, we are talking about CromCon11. And when we get to April, it will be a year since we started doing this. And I want to thank all you guys that have been part of it, because it's been a wild ride, baby. No doubt about that.
It's been a lot of fun, and every month there's more and more people like lining up, and even more people going, oh man, there's no spots left.
Yes, we do run into that. We run into that a lot. And that's kind of why we do the weekly show now too, is to kind of make sure that the people that miss out on CromCon come out on Monday night afterwards or within the next week or so. And, you know, we like doing things with active campaigns, you know, on the weekly show. And I just want to say I appreciate you coming out here and helping me get the word out, bro.
Oh, you know, we got to do that because it's I got an episode of Creators Outlet tonight, and you are kicking off CromCon pre-show.
And we don't really have a pre-show.
You don't have a pre-show this time?
We don't have a pre-show this time.
Damn, I figured I'd book a show and get out of the pre-show this time.
No, you can go ahead and do the pre-show. How's that?
We are the pre-show.
Yeah, you are the pre-show. I mean, Comic Roddery's doing a show tonight too. You know, it's like I told them, you guys might as well do the pre-con show. He's like, no, I don't want to commit to that. Okay, well, you know, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't want to do Friday night.
Comic Roddery doesn't want to be committed.
Right, and that's cool. You know,
and I've talked to a lot of people, and if anybody needs to be committed, it's those guys. They're crazy. They're crazy. Dustin, I love you, man.
Yeah, we have a good time. Those guys are really good to us. I mean, it's like they got their own thing. You know, they got their own thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Phil might start doing Friday night, the pre-show on Friday nights. I don't know. I just know that I do Saturday all day, Sunday all day, and Monday night. And Friday night's just too freaking much, man. You know? I mean, I'd rather somebody else was doing the Friday night pre-show. You know?
That's cutting into comic book reading time.
Well, I mean, I don't hardly have any of that anyway. It's
so you've read everything behind you already. Okay.
Most of it. Yes. Most of it.
Most of it, but not all of it.
No, not all.
Well, I remember the last time you read something when your power went out during the last Crom. There was a lot of talk about people hire an editor. Just hire an editor.
There was, because you just can't be flickering.
You know, you can do a lot of stuff when you're writing and creating your own books. Being your own editor is not one of them.
Well, I mean, you can be, but you're not getting anybody else's input.
But your own
creative product. So, you know, I mean, and especially if you're, I don't know, it's like, I just think you should always have somebody else checking your phrasing and checking checking all that stuff out to make sure your story flows, because you want the reader to enjoy it. You know, and if they're going, huh? And they're backing up 2 pages and what? You know, and they're going back and forth and they're trying to reconcile what happened 2 pages ago with what you're saying now because the phrasing is off. That's what editors
are. Well, there's some books. There's certain books that are so good and get you so engrossed that you have to go back and read it. Like, at least you got to read that issue like twice.
Yes.
Because, you know, I told that to Dustin. I go, dude, I just read the second issue. It was awesome, but I had to go back and read it again.
Dude, that's what I told him about the first one. I had to read it a second time before I could talk to him about it.
I'm like,
all I told him was, I was
what
like,
the hell
"That's
just
gonna
happened?
I'm gonna have to read that again." I was like, I'll get back to you. I'm gonna have to read that again.
I'm reading it and like all this action, like
Yeah,
balls to the wall action is going on, and I'm like,
solid book. Definitely a solid story.
I'm like, huh?
And the art helps tell that story a lot.
Oh my God, his artist is off the chain.
It's killer.
It's I tell him all the time. I go, it's one of the most beautiful books that I've seen since Innovation Comics was out.
And Dustin will be here Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on CromCon, talking about this very project that we're talking about right now. Dude, we got a great lineup. We really do.
You mean this project right here? That project?
Yep.
The Kickstarter projects we love that it was up to number 2 last I saw. I'd like to see it hit number 1. But it's just a great series.
It's all about it's about exposure, man. We do our best to get everything seen by as wide audience as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, you look at some of the campaigns that have gone through the madness, and then some of them go through and blow up. Some of them we got to work really hard to get there, but it's very few that don't get there. Very few,
Oh yeah.
I put in my time, man, and I appreciate what everybody has done. What comic creators have done for me all my life, And I like to give a little bit back, man. And some of these guys, like Mike Barron, come on, man. I've been reading that guy's stuff forever, right?
Yeah, I just got in. Like I became a member of the Binge Bar with Jesse James Comics over on Comic Book Shopping Network, who I'm always plugging, because it's just like a great way to buy books. And he does a build a box thing. So you can pay like $14.95 flat rate shipping and get like an entire short box full of comics. So I did that, and one of the books that I got in was an issue 1 that's got Mike's name on it, because it was a 4-issue Nexus miniseries from back in the day from First Comics.
Right. Well, I can remember way back, I think CromCon1, the first time I interviewed Mike, and I found out, you guys got to remember, I was a fan of comics. I never really looked at credit pages, and I didn't know who did what. I knew who the big guys were, and I was a fan. I was a comic fan, mostly of the big two. There was a few. There was the Politos. There were a few people I knew about before, but come on. I was just a plain old mainstream comic fan. And this whole thing blew up, and I started interviewing these people and getting to hang out with these people. And Mike Barron starts telling me, oh, yeah, I did this, and I did this. And I'm over there pulling stuff out of my filing cabinet, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, now I got a whole bunch of stuff I have to read again so I can check dudes writing. Now I'm interested and I want to find out how good of a writer dude is. Well, I was more than blown away to the point where I got the Nexus novel, which is, dude, it's a smart man's book. It's a smart man's funny book. Let me put it that way. You get some laughs. You have to think. He's a great writer, but I didn't know who he was last year before. I didn't know. I'm sorry. It's like this whole world is new to me, man.
Well, Mike was actually one of the writers he wrote half the story of the very first Daredevil Punisher crossover.
Right. He's Punisher. That's what I mean. It's like I was looking through my collection to find out what all I had that had his name on it. And it's like now I get look.
I started buying these.
Now it's like yo,
realized it was. I liked it because they could do more stuff in the magazines, and I used to buy like the Conan magazines, but they're like all black and white reprints.
Yeah.
And I bought this one because they're like, oh well, that's the first crossover between Punisher and Daredevil, and I mean, and of course they all had like brand new covers on them, and you get like bigger panels and stuff.
Right.
So the first part right here, the Creep. There you go. Mike Barron, Will Spataccio, Scott Williams. And the second half of this is issue 8, Punisher magazine. This is just a reprint, but it gets you both issues under one, and it had a cool ad for RoboCop on the back.
There you go. Okay.
And but the second half is was written by Raja Salick with more Scott Williams inked both issues, and it's early Jim Lee pencils.
There you go.
So I'm like, I found that in a box. I go, oh, I forgot I bought these. I quit buying them because they were like, this is like 90s. Like this is like cover prices super cheap now, $2.25 now. Then, and $2.75 Canada. Man, I feel bad for Canada. But $2.25 then for the magazine was like, oh, it's kind of pricey. Well, because we were paying like 75 cents to maybe $1.25 for comic books back when that came out. But
so I got a little just now announcement. Life Encore number 3. Mike tomorrow at 12:30. He's coming. He's bringing out his writers too. So we're going to have a little, we're going to get a little extra out of Mike when we're talking about Life Encore number 3. I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
So Rich Bernata, y'all know what's going on with Rich and
in Kentessie.
Y'all know what's going on with Rich. He's everywhere. Probably live. I think he's going live in like 10 minutes or something.
He's like Sagwa Fair. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere. You got Joseph Clements, Sim. You got Simon Poitier. My boy Ictus from over on Twitter. Max Weston, William Hazel, Huzzy. I think Huzzy. Oh yeah. Michael Odin, as always. We always get some Odin. We got Lucifer Storm. Russell Allen's going to have an awesome panel tomorrow after hours with Brian Rodman, Rodney Fike, Grant Lankard. Maybe more. Sunday is just going to be just as cool. We're kicking it off with Mario, with Marv from over in Portugal. We got Tyler
I love
Carpenter.
Marv's work.
Tyler Carpenter's going to come out, and he's going to tell us why he moved to Webtoons. Cancel.
Yes, please. I'd like to know. I fell into. I was scrolling through and I jumped on the Indie Bolt show with
it's all good.
With Varian and all them and Zim, and they were like, maybe he knows something we don't.
No, he's just trying to look. He's this first book, okay. He's trying to reach that teenage audience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He just looked at it different ways. Like, I want to build the audience and then print the book. So he's putting that first issue up on Webtoons and trying to build a fan base before he goes trying to. And there you will see chefs in print at some point. He was just, trying. He's trying to just flip it up outside the box. you know, and get a fan base, get people interested in this book. And then if they're interested, they'll buy it, right? Right. You know, so I mean, it's, you know, it's all marketing. Everybody's trying new and different stuff. He's just like, I want to try it a different way. I want to approach it from a different angle. So I got 100% respect for Tyler all the way around anyway. So, you know, if he comes up with something that works, kill it, brother, kill it. And, you know, I mean, it's going to be a great show, though. Hex Allen, Frank Forte, Jason Lennox, Christy Shin the Demon Bitch going to be there. You betcha. Russ, only Russ can save us, Leech. Glenn B. Fleming. We're going to be looking for Steve, talking about Kirby, you know. I Am Sam will be a first-time meet. New guest, never talked to him before. This one's going to be interesting. JD Calderon. You know what's up there. He's a regular guest on Indie Bolt.
Yep.
Oswald, you know. Chris Saloff will be another person I've never met. It'll be another new interview and a new one for me. Mark Middleton is another. We got some great new guests coming around this time, y'all.
I actually got to meet I Am Sam a couple of weeks ago. He was on my podcast.
Cool. And you know, Doc Hogg and the Pink Lady. You know, Leonora, we love her, man. She's got some great stuff. You can check out on Twitter. Luke Stone, we always get some Luke, you know. Gotta have Luke. We got Edwin from Drawing Aces.
Yeah, he's gonna live his Kickstarters or Indiegogo, is it?
Yeah, Indiegogo.
His crowdfunding is going on right now. So
yep. And then Sunday night's just we're taking it out wild. We got Shay the Red and Alex Cyborg Valkyrie and their whole crew. Hopefully, you know, they'll bring Death Metal Hero, they'll bring some of their people out, and we will have an awesome show. We also got the open invite out for that final panel to Gina Carano and I Am Tom McDonald, and we talk about cancel culture and entertainment.
You're gonna want me on then.
Well, I mean, it's like if you're gonna talk about it, you got to talk to people that are going through it, right? And the open invite has been there. I mean, I'm small time. I don't expect them to come out, but it'd be awesome if they did, you know, and come out and give us their a personal view of what they think about it, you know, and how it affects all genres of entertainment, music, movies, TV, comics. It's affecting everything, you know. So it'd be cool, man. Open invite. I Am Tom McDonald. Got you, bro. Gina, I can't even say nothing. We stand with Gina, you know. We stand with Gina. I don't like cancel culture. Everybody knows it. It's just the wrong way to approach things. If you don't like somebody's stuff, don't buy somebody's stuff. When you start telling other people not to buy somebody's stuff, you got a problem with me. Well, yeah, then I have an issue because it's like I don't do that. There's a whole bunch of people I don't like. I don't tell nobody not to buy anybody's stuff. I want everybody to have food on their table. I want everybody's kids to be comfortable. You know?
Not poop.
I mean, so there you go. You know. My co-host, Phil Leon. Didn't even mention him. Sorry about that, Phil. We actually saw a real picture of Phil yesterday.
That one.
Now we know he actually looks like his avatar, so it's all good. Love you, Phil, man.
Come to show up here and punch me in the face because I tagged him in his own post and I said, Phil, man.
Yeah, I know.
Some homeless dude is stealing your prints.
I saw that. I'm like, what are you doing? But yeah, man, it's, you know, come on. We're talking about in March, we're talking about possibly putting together CromCon Australia. We're going to go down under and we're going to do it, you know, I don't know what, I think I'll be doing it from 9:00 at night until 8:00 in the morning or something. I don't know, for my time. but it'll be prime time in Australia because that's how we do it when we do it for another continent. We cater to their prime time for their people, you know. So we're going to probably do that in March. We're going to be talking about that a little bit tomorrow with certain people and talking about it again on Monday night. And yeah, CromCon April, the 1 year anniversary. Talking to somebody about maybe doing a return appearance for the 1 year anniversary. And so far, negotiations are looking pretty good. Oh, it would be really cool if Mr. Polito come out and join us again.
Oh, wait.
April. You know, there you go. Yep, that one. Anyway, you know,
I got one of them too.
I got 4 of them over there, man. I know. I got 4 different wooden nickels from 4 different campaigns. What is that? Let me see that. Get close. I can't even see it. Oh, okay. I see it.
What was this?
But yeah,
these are just like some cool stickers. I think I got these from Joey Pineda.
Right. Anyway, I sent the man a message and threw the invite out there, and he responded with what time Arizona. So I responded with what time Arizona, and I hope that works out for him. I told him I didn't care Saturday or Sunday, either night. You want it, you got it. Sworn. You know.
Sworn nation. Under death.
Yeah, it's all good, you know.
So all weekend is CromCon, Saturday and Sunday, 12 hours, 2 days. And since there's no kickoff show tonight, you get your choice of either Creators Outlet, the unofficial kickoff show, and I have Varian Grant on with me tonight. And
this is your 99th show, though, right?
No.
What number is this one?
100's
next Friday.
Next Friday is 100.
Okay, so
I've got.
See, I don't keep track of all that. I don't, you know. I've never labeled my shows.
I've got Varian tonight. I have to book somebody for Monday, and then I have Brian Silverbacks on next Tuesday, and then every Wednesday we just started. Every Wednesday we're going to have the Sean Zilla Art Show where Sean Howell will be coming on and drawing something live. Okay,
so you don't matter what title it is, you just cram them all together, and they're all your number 1 through 100.
Well, no, the art show is a completely different show, and then Thursdays I co-host OK Boomer with my buddy Thomas. So I got Friday. I got 3 different podcasts. So a week from tonight is the 100th episode of Creators Outlet. Okay, and we're going to have.
What number is tonight? What number of Creators Outlet is tonight?
Oh, hold on a second. I got to go look now. Dang it.
Is it 97, 98, 99? What?
I think it's 97. Let me look. I got to call my.
You got too many damn shows, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No. I'm glad I came up here because there's a brand new Tom McDonald video just dropped 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Actually, 9.
Called Clown World. So yeah. I'm gonna have.
Good.
I'm gonna have to go watch that in a minute. Let's see. I will in a second. I don't want to get us.
They won't copyright.
Yes, tonight's episode. Tonight's episode is 97.
Okay. Episode number 97 of the Creators Outlet. Be there when Will talks to Varian Grant. That's how we do that. What's that? 7, 8 o'clock? What time?
share screen. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You know, if you try to play that on this, they're going to end up killing that.
Just in case he's not.
You're going to get a
play
strike
it without the audio. Boom. It's right there. It just debuted 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna have to
I already got enough strikes. I don't want to get banned. So I'm gonna watch it as soon as we're done here. We're gonna share this out, and I have to share this out to Twitter and
share this into the comments of that feed right now. Share this in the comments of that feed right now. I'm not against shameless promotion, dude. You know, I mean, I'll go out there in a little while, and I'll invite him again to come out and join us. I'll invite him and Nova both to come out and join us on Sunday night at 9 p.m. I've invited him about 50 times now. Hey,
I think you might officially be stalking Tom McDonald now.
Well, I mean, all they can do is say no, and if they did, I'd quit. I'm hoping that the fact that neither one of them has hit me up and said, "Dude, leave me alone," maybe they'll surprise me tonight. I'd be fucking jacked, dude. You never know.
I'd be insane. I'd be like that meme.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you know, if Tom shows up, it's like, dude, I gotta tell you know, it's like you're the first rapper that ever made me listen to all your music.
I know. I'm like,
First one. I'm not a big rap fan. You know, I like a couple guys, but you know, hey, first time I went through somebody's library.
Yeah, because all his songs, he's just spitting truth.
Yeah, I like it. I like it all. There you go, Tom. There's some more shameless. Come hang out with us Sunday night.
Right on. All right, so watch this, spread it out, share it out, comment, and definitely you can follow me on the Twitterverse at JokerFan, and you can find me at JokerFan1969 on Instagram. And, of course, I am William Pace on the Fake Book and Creators Outlet on YouTube and, you know, whatever else. And, of course, if you haven't joined it yet and you're a comic book fan, you need to join the Comic Book Madness on Facebook.
Comic-related madness.
See?
Comic-related madness.
Just search CromCon. You'll find it.
Not only that, but I was on the Twitterverse, but they banned me yesterday. So do me a favor. Pop this up on Twitter. Everybody on Twitter, share it out. Retweet. Chirp that shit everywhere so everybody knows where we're going to be this weekend. Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant on YouTube. Comic Related Madness on Facebook. I'm looking for some ambassadors to the other platforms. I'm not real good with the Twitter. I need a Twitter ambassador for CromCon. I don't even do Instagram. I need a Instagram ambassador for CromCon. I don't do Twitch. I need a CromCon ambassador for Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's
and
like
now I'm just laughing because if you look over this shoulder, the Infinity Gauntlet is sitting on my shoulder.
Well, gee. It just fell on the floor.
Yeah. Well, mine's the big oversized. It's the vinyl bank one.
Well, mine is like the whole Thanos, and you can change his hand, and you know, yeah. But that's not even my favorite part of that. This is my favorite part of that. Got him over there. He's got his arm around her like, yo, baby.
I've got the oversized. I've got the Thanos pop that I bought at like.
I got one of those too. The big 440 or whatever it is, big one.
Not like the big 10-inch one.
I got the big one.
No, I got the regular one, but they made them big and it's like a double wide box or something.
Right. Yeah, I got the big one. David Suggs sent it to the kids, but the collection's all down here.
Yeah, he sent it to the kids, but
they all get it all anyway. I ain't gonna be around long. Everything everybody sends me will eventually be the kids. That's one thing everybody can count on. It's like I don't sell crap. I don't sell that.
I'm selling crap so I can buy more crap.
Well, yeah. Okay, like I'm not gonna say I don't have some boxes of books over there that I really don't care about that I wouldn't mind turning into stuff I do care about. But that's like I do trades like with David Suggs. He'll send me a box of stuff that I like, and I'll send him a box of stuff that he likes. But neither one of us really care about. You see what I'm saying? It's like you find somebody that has that. Oh, I got this box of stuff I don't care about. Wow, really? What are you into? Because I got some boxes I don't care about. And it ended up working out. I got boxes of DC that I don't care about, and he's got boxes of Marvel that he don't care about. Back issue galore. Like,
you said a magic word to me. I'm like, ooh, DC.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch, dude. Whole bunch. We can work stuff out. I'm always good. I just don't sell. I'd rather trade stuff with people and give what I have that I don't care about a better home.
This is a little off topic, but I want to show some love. My buddy Tim, who just retired from the Navy, hoorah, Master Chief after 30 years, he was always tagging me in all these live auctions. I'm like, dude, you need to send me an allowance because I can't afford to keep buying stuff.
Right.
But
at what point do you get the I'm a big buyer discount?
No shit. Well, I kind of got it because I went to this guy's show and he was doing a $4 sale. So like every book he was showing was $4. So I overpaid for some stuff, but
underpaid for other stuff, right? Yeah.
Way underpaid for other stuff.
Yeah.
But I have recently become reacquainted with the original ROM series again. So I'm on a mission to put an entire series of ROM together. And once it's done, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to read the whole series, enjoy it, and then I'm going to sell the entire run.
I know some people that have worked on that one. That's not an easy fill.
So I got a nice fat stack of ROMs from Comic Book Shopping Network, and then I got 2 from this guy. I got an issue 3. And then I got Annual 1, which is the debut of a major villain in the ROM lineup. And as you know, I'm a huge Batman nut. And one of my favorite Bat series is just a short series from the 70s when I was a kid, when I was definitely in love with like the oversized books, which was Batman Family. So I am 2 books closer to having a complete run. And they're not in the greatest condition, but you know what? If I can get them, in my monetarily black hole of a wallet, if I can get what you get, don't get upset.
You get what you can get, and then you upgrade it as you can. That's how that works.
I finally got me a number 1,
dude,
and then I got number 7. Then we all know that anytime you find a Whitman book out in the wild, it's a good day because all the Whitman books were short print runs, and these were extremely short print runs. I found a minor key of the old Super Friends cartoon TV series.
Nice.
And it's a minor key because for the first time in comics, we get
it's the twins.
The origin of the Wonder Twins.
The twins?
Then I got another.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Hell yeah!
Come on, dude. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? No, over here, dude. Over here.
Oh. And then I got this another Whitman book, which is worth a few bucks. It's an old Whitman Popeye the Sailor.
Oh, dude.
It's like an $18 book now.
Nice.
Back in 81, back in 2003, it was listed in Overstreet, price guide number 33 for $14. And I mean, this thing is like flat, unread, fantastic shape.
You know, I got a box with a bunch of Archie and a bunch of stuff like that, you know, Gold Key and stuff. And
great stuff for the kids to read. And then I added to my Brave and the Bold. I got me some, and I always wanted this cover. I never got it until now. It's Batman and Sergeant Rock, and Jim Aparo was all over the Batman stuff back in the 70s. Favorite artist of mine. And he's got this guy in a hood and a machine gun pointing a gun at his head while he's drawing the cover, saying, "Finish the cover, Aparo. Rock kills Batman or I kill you."
There you go. There you go.
And we got Batman and the Demon. And Batman and Green Lantern. Batman and Wonder Woman. Another Batman and Sergeant Rock. Batman and Firestorm. A little goofy, but Batman and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Batman and Lois Lane versus Metallo. And of course, because Batman is in pain, you automatically know on the cover that that's actually Superman in Batman's costume.
Are you ready for this, bro?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's Mauricio Alonso. Batman 50.
Mm-hmm.
That cover. Is that trippy or what? No masks, dude.
I know.
I got the other one. I get to hang them right next to each other. You got mask, no mask.
And I got this. The last one of the Brave and the Bold that I picked up was Batman and the Swamp Thing, and it's a Kaluta cover.
Nice, nice. Oh, hang that back up.
I got the DC first issue special, the Creeper. And this cool old Adventure Comics.
What'd you do? Spend all your beer money?
Nope. And then I got these four.
I didn't
spend all my beer money. Nope. I got these four beat to crap Batman issues. He put them up for $1 on auction, and I won the auction, so I got them for $1. So I got like four reading copies for $1. Somebody cut out the UPC thing out of the corner of that one. This one, the cover is just like disintegrated, and they cut like a hole in the top, but it's still connected, and it's 100%. It's an old 20 center, so a double Batman cover. And this one it's like either the mice got to it or somebody spilled some sulfuric acid on the cover, because it's like all eaten through, but it's a reader copy, so it's like you get 4 reader copies for $1.
Nice. Well, sir, it's like lunchtime. I got 4 kids here. It's lunchtime.
Okay, off to lunch, and we'll see you at CromCon this weekend. Join me for episode 97 tonight at 8 o'clock with Barry and Grant. We're going to talk a whole bunch of stuff, and don't forget, Varian is going to be a guest this weekend on CromCon as well.
And you never know, you probably hang out on CromCon, you might see that guy show up too. You just never know, because, you know, he has been known to co-host a segment or two.
Yep.
So.
My daughter's supposed to be here this weekend, but I'll probably be popping in and out and seeing what's going on, and I will be around for sure.
All right, brother. Thanks for having me out. Thanks for helping us promote, and be cool.
Cool. Later on, people.
Peace.